Okay, cool. So yesterday, I'll jump right into the story. I'll give you a preview and then I'll introduce myself. Yesterday, I put a post out in about, I don't know, let me count really quick. Just a handful of groups. I put a post in 7 groups. We're not talking about Facebook group rules today, okay? So this is what I did, regardless of, what's good and not. But I put a post in 7 groups throughout the day, so it wasn't like super spammy, promoting a freebie that I'll show you if people join my group. And as a result, I had 800 people join my Facebook group in 24 hours, which is insane. I don't know if I really heard of that happening in a small group. Now, I work with clients who have much larger groups where they're getting a few hundred a day, no problem. But my group yesterday had 437 people. Today it has, let me show you. And you can see 855 new. It has 1,266 members. 800 in one day. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? If you think that's cool, give me some hearts. And if you want to know more, give me some hearts. I love them, and I love to know that you guys are listening and getting some good info. So if you don't know me, if you're new, I just want to introduce myself really quick, and then I promise I'll share all the details. So I'm Taylor Manning with TaylorManningCreative.com. I help women take their offline expertise and turn it into a thriving online business. Thanks, Kelly. Glad you're here. I help them turn their offline expertise into a thriving online business through kind of unconventional marketing that they love, that attracts clients, cash, and that just gives them more time than they think having a business would. Right? It's awesome. It is really awesome. I can't believe it. So that's what I do. If you want to learn more, I'll invite you to my group at the end. I'm sure you'll want to be there. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So again, I shared this post and I'm going to show you, let me pull up the picture of it. I did a screenshot of it just so you guys can kind of see exactly what it looked like. This is literally the post. Posting in Facebook groups made me 8,000 last month. Seriously, what did I do? I posted in my favorite groups 3 times per day. Yes, it can be hectic. However, I created this spreadsheet that lays it all out for you. Just fill in the blanks with your content. It has a second tab for planning your social media posts too. Want it for yourself? Comment, give me that spreadsheet. And then this is just a little picture of the spreadsheet. Thank you for inviting followers. If you think your followers want to see this, definitely send it out. And thank you for the hearts. I just want to give you guys a minute to look at this. So, literally 800 people joined my group because of that post. Now, here's the thing that I want to tell you guys. I had used this freebie in the past to get people in my group in a couple different types of posts. And I had success in the past of getting a little bit over 100 people in a day. And I did a scope on that, I think, a long time ago. I did a whole challenge, or not a challenge, but I did a whole live training where I brought that up and I shared how I did it. And so now having this bigger result with the same exact thing is really funny. It's so shadowy in here. Ugh. Anyway, we'll ignore the shadows, right? So here's the thing is I don't really think that there's much of a secret strategy behind this. The only thing that I do see that worked, and I will tell you that this did not work out to my greatest good in all ways, but the comment, give me that spreadsheet, those types of posts, and then having the image of the freebie, I think that really helped. When people comment, it pushes the post up, and then anytime I reply to them, it pushes the post up. So it keeps your post at the top versus just putting a link to your freebie. Now, obviously it worked, right? It got 800 people in my group. People loved it. People are thanking me. They're introducing themselves in the group, telling me how much they love the spreadsheet already. I also had some other surprise freebies in the folder. It was just a Dropbox link in my group that they got, and it had a bunch of other freebies too as a surprise. So people were happy. But I had one group I got kicked out of for it. And let me tell you, I know I did not break a rule because I had promoted in there before, and I had actually talked to the group leader before about promoting, and there was no issue. So I got kicked out of a group because I think it was just so good that she didn't want me there, which is fine. whatever. And then I had another group where the group leader messaged me and said, now, I know that these types of posts are not technically not allowed yet. However, I just think that you're going a lot out of your way to respond to everybody, and it keeps your post up and not allowing other people's posts to be at the top. So a few group leaders obviously had an issue with it, but otherwise, the other groups I posted in that did really well too, they didn't. So it was really just an experiment. Like, I didn't expect, obviously I didn't expect that many comments. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts about it. But my main point is you see that post, like, you might even be like, what? That's not even that spectacular. Yeah, the spreadsheet's pretty cool, but it's not like, it was just a freebie I put together for my assistant, or a spreadsheet I put together for my assistant. It wasn't really anything I put a lot of thought into, but still really cool. And I just want to share with you guys the fact that I had shared it in the past with different results. I even posted it in the past with getting crickets. You hear that term. Good question. I'll answer that in a second. Awesome question. Thanks, Kelly. But I really just want to tell you guys that keep trying. If you know that your freebie's good, if you know that your content's good, just keep tweaking. I tweaked the copy. I tweaked how I shared it. And I didn't promote it every day and test it, but every month, every couple weeks, I just put that one back out there. And I have a few freebies that I cycle out. And I posted in the same groups. If you can post in a group and get crickets and then almost the same post, good question. And then the same post, you get 800 new people in your group from like the same thing. I just want to tell you guys to keep going, keep trying. If something's not working, if it feels right to you, keep doing it. If it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. So Kelly's question, she asked, would I do anything differently? I know I got kicked out of a group for it and I got in a little bit of trouble, but I think the only thing I would have done differently is do it sooner. I'm really happy about my group, and it's like really great women who need my help, you know what I mean, and that like my content. So, I don't know if that's the answer that you wanted. The groups that I posted in for that were groups that fit I've seen your posts are not spamming. They're exactly, Kelly. I post 3 times a day in groups, 3 times a day. Unique posts that I write myself, and they're very, very good. Some of them get no comments, some of them kind of blow up, some of them get a few, but I get told all the time that my posts are really good. So I don't feel bad for promoting, and I feel like it wouldn't, there's been so many of my promotions that go unnoticed and get crickets, like I'm right there with you. So the fact that one blew up and it got a couple people a little frustrated, oh well. Now I won't keep posting that though. That did so good. That doesn't mean I'm going to post it in those same groups every day now until I take all of their members. You know what I mean? I probably won't even post it again, at least for a few months, and then I'll probably try it in a couple new places.